Hey guys, this is John, and today I want to talk about why your diet's not working for you or why you yo-yo diet. And I got a couple graphics here for you, so let's just get right into it. Let's say your example is you eat normally 1,800 calories a day, and you're going to go on this new diet that restricts your caloric intake to like 1,200. Okay, so you're in an 1,800 calorie a day diet, and this is your metabolic rate based on that, and then you cut it into this 1,200 calorie a day diet, and so you're saving basically 600 calories a day. All right, we do know that there's about 3,500 calories in 1 pound that we hold in our body. And by creating this deficit, it looks like we could probably lose a pound within a week. Congratulations. But, is it the right kind of pound? This pound might be some fat because we're going to be accessing some energy that we're not intaking with our food. But it could also be probably a little bit of muscles too. Because what's going to happen is this 1,200 calorie a day diet is going to affect your metabolism, right? Because now your body can't expect as much food, so it's going to cut down or restrict some of the essential functions in the body. Things like muscle mass are kind of expensive to the body, and therefore it's going to, you do this for more than a couple days or whatever, and it's going to start eating at that muscle because it's too expensive. And then you wonder why, when you get off your diet again, even if you're exercising, why you kind of pop up again. So I guess I want to go over to this diagram right here. Let's say I eat a whole bag of M&Ms. If I do that, obviously I'm going to this is my blood sugar level. I'm going to spike here, and then I'm going to come down here and get really hungry, right? When we spike, right in here, I've got a little insulin boundary that's listening. When it's got too much sugar in the blood, say, I got some extra energy. I'm going to store that because I don't need to use it right now, but I'm going to have to use it in the future, or I may need to use it in the future. I'm going to go ahead and store that. That's just how the body works. Then when you do that, it decreases the blood sugar level. And then sooner or later you get a little tired, you crater, I call it, you get hangry again, and your body tells you you need to eat. So then you eat again. Now, depending on how many bags of M&Ms you have in front of you, you can make this wave really tight together. Or if you've got, if you then can have a regular meal, you can get back to a normal kind of wave where you're never, you're not creating that insulin response. But, obviously anytime you have a glut of sugar getting into the bloodstream, your body's going to want to store fat. So what happens when you get down to 1,200 calories a day is your boundaries for like insulin, and when you're hangry, they change. They get moved in here, and they get really tight. Okay? So when that happens, your body is not trusting you anymore. And therefore, every calorie it can get its fingers on, it's going to store it as fat. Unfortunately, that's just the way it works. So even if you're eating moderately good, I'm going to start creating insulin responses, and we're going to start storing anytime we hit that plateau. Okay? The way to get around this, and I guess the subtitle for this of why your diet's not working for you, is you've got to eat to lose weight. Because what we have to do is we've got to normalize these. You got to take these back up to their normal levels, so you can eat without always having to have an insulin response. Obviously, if you have too many insulin responses in a row over a long period of time, that's when you get type 2 diabetes. But we've got to relax these and eat so that body trusts us. And we honestly, on top of that, need to be exercising, need to be growing some lean muscle mass so that we can raise our metabolic rate back up. Okay, we need to get it up here. Honestly, the higher you get it, the harder it is for you to put on unwanted weight in the future. I hope that makes sense. So if you want to lose weight, start eating so your body trusts you. Start working out so you can use that fuel to create lean body mass, therefore to like basically turn up the oven in your internals, right? Your metabolic rate. When you're losing weight is not during the workout per se as much as the other 23 to 23 and a half hours of the day that you're not working out, but your metabolic rate is higher and you're having to burn more fuel to fuel the body. Hope this helps. I'll see you next time.